Hey, welcome back to Married at 23. I'm Brandon.
And Liz. Did I get it out? I did. Let me see. Nobody would see that it's on your side.
Nah. Good.
Okay.
My goodness. Sacrificial love.
It's a good thing I'm already married.
That's a fact.
I ain't gotta impress nobody.
Today's topic is sacrificial love. We've been about to talk about sacrificial love for like 4 weeks. So we finally hit.
We've had a lot of instances where this has been used since then.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
We have had a lot of instances.
Maybe that was the Lord's plan.
Maybe. I'm gonna take y'all through some stuff first.
Right.
So you can have some. But I ain't gonna lie to you. The story that I told you, that's the one that comes to mind.
Are we gonna talk about that?
We can talk about it. Yeah.
Because I don't remember which one.
Oh. So, question. When's the last time loving me actually cost you something? And I'll answer the vice versa. The last time. I do have a crazy story.
It just came to the top of my head. Was losing sleep.
Losing sleep?
Because I don't remember. Like, this happened, but I can't tell you like when this happened or whatever. I'm seeing it in my head of this time that this happened where everybody was asleep. I woke up and was like, oh, I gotta pack your lunch. I gotta pack your lunch, pack your breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure that your clothes are done being washed or whatever. And so I remember waking up at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Jeez.
To get those things done before you went to work.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Welcome.
God. 2 o'clock.
Then I was like, I'm already up, so let me just pray for everybody.
What was I doing?
Sleep.
But where were we? What job did I have?
This job.
Really?
It was around the time that we bought that blender, and we were making smoothies.
Oh, yeah.
And making stuff or whatever.
So this is like the beginning of this year. Wow. That's crazy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, thank you. Mm-hmm. I have a crazy story. From a few years ago. It's wild. And it's crazy. It's out of control. But I don't know if it's gonna tie in. It should tie in, bro. But it was heathen. I was a heathen.
What?
I was a heathen.
Oh God. Now I'm scared.
So you had just had Lena.
Oh.
I ain't gonna lie. This other than this was
maybe she needs to go there.
She'll be fine. I don't know if it was a sacrifice at the time for where I was. It was a sacrifice for where I was at the time. Mm-hmm. Also, it was probably more. Well, it was beneficial for both of us, but I would say more beneficial for me in the end, just because of what I was doing. But it was sacrificial because it was like it did cost me something at that time in the mindset that I was in.
Right.
So
I'm
gonna tell the story, shorty.
I think those mics work just fine, sir.
Yeah, they do. But you can mumbling.
Mumbler.
You just mumbled that. Anyway.
Go.
So you had just had Lena, unbeknownst to me, because this was baby number 2. I at the time I don't think I believed in depression. I don't think I believed in it.
Sure didn't.
So you was going through postpartum depression, and after we had BJ, still feeling frisky. The
Well, yeah, it's different, right? That was a great time. I was young. I recovered really fine.
they're not even a year apart, they are a year apart.
They're
but
almost 2 years apart.
Almost 2
25.
years.
I'm just saying I was like, I want this. Where like Atlanta was kind of more like a, whoa, what's happening?
You're right, because you was going through postpartum.
No. I'm just saying that with BJ, there was a lot of factors. We had just gotten married. So I was like, not only in newlywed euphoria type of situation, but I was also having all this dopamine from being a new mom.
No, I see what you're saying. I see what you think you're saying. I see what you think how you was. It was one of the reason we were not. I'm gonna say frisky because it's the beginning of the pod. You can't be saying too much stuff. You two got too many rules. Okay. I ain't even read them, but I just know from watching other people. Okay. Watch your mouth at the beginning.
At the beginning of the podcast, I think towards the end of it, you can be a little bit more.
I think
explicit.
So because there's. I don't know why I said I ain't read. I ain't read the rules for myself. My bad. I was just. My bad.
I love it.
Yep. You were going through postpartum. That is why, 100%. Because this didn't happen. This did not happen with anybody else.
I know I was going through postpartum. I was just saying why I was going. What? I was just saying the reason why, like, everything was so cool. I was super frisky after BJ.
No, it wasn't. It's you weren't different because of what was going on with BJ. You were different because of the postpartum depression. Okay. That's what I'm saying. You're trying to say that the circumstances were different with him. The circumstances were the same with him, and then the second, and then the third one, and then the fourth one. There was no postpartum, so we were frisky. That's what I'm saying. Okay. You had postpartum, no frisky. Yeah. Now.
I did have postpartum after Ellie.
You did?
Remember I just told you I found those pills and I threw them away.
Oh, is that right after her? Mm-hmm. But I don't think that you started taking that way later.
It wasn't as bad as Atlanta.
Right. So, but at that time, friskiness was at an all-time low. Mind you, we had been dating for 4 years. We were not saved, or we were working through our salvation. I don't know. You know what? Just keep it at
another day.
We were not. If we were saved, we wasn't acting it. Right. So
it was sanctification.
Yeah.
Lifelong process. It definitely has some demons we was working through.
Yeah. Deliverance is disciple. Anyway, you weren't into it, and I have partaken in corn since too early, like most people or kids or people my age. It's unfortunate. That's just the truth. So I had been partaking it, but I was.
Elena, make sure you don't drip it on your clothes.
But I was never. I would say I was never addicted to it. So like in the sense of what an addiction actually is, I wasn't addicted. Mm-hmm. It was like something that I did every now and again. It wasn't on a schedule. It wasn't like,
oh my God, I gotta get my fix.
I haven't done it today. It wasn't that. But I did watch it and embate. I don't know all the words. Blessy. Bless. Stop that. So it was at that time, there was no friskiness going on. I didn't know what was going on. I was oblivious to postpartum depression. And I was just doing my thing I don't know if it was every day or every other day, but at the time I would go in the bathroom, lock the door. You would try to get in there and I'd be like, what are you doing?
You would be like, what am I doing?
Stop it. Like,
Mind you, we lived in a 3-bedroom, 1-bath house.
right.
So what you
Praise
got
God for Hindalong.
what you got the door closed for,
Because-
fam? I got to use the bathroom.
No, I was in there minding my business. But anyway, so that and you were like, "Hey, what are you doing?" I did not lie. I told you. I was just like, "Well, whatever."
No, you definitely lied.
When?
You lied.
No, I did not.
Yeah, you did. You did.
No, I didn't.
It didn't come out right
I
away.
I didn't volunteer it. I did not volunteer the information. But what I'm saying is, when you confronted me, I said it wasn't a long period of time. Is what I'm saying. You confronted me. I didn't want to say anything to you. I didn't want to tell you, but I did. You know what I'm saying? And so then, in that instance, you said that, and then you were like, you were like, I'm right over here in the other room, and I'm just like, I don't know why you telling me that, gang. I tried last night.
Oh my god.
And you rejected me.
Oh my goodness.
So you saying that I'm tripping. You was depressed. That's why.
I literally
You don't remember 'cause
like,
you was
I can't
depressed.
even think of what that looks like of me rejecting you. What did I say? No? For real?
Yes. What the heck is going on? You don't understand what rejection is?
Well, I don't know. It could be body language. It could be subtle. You're saying I straight up was just like, no.
No, I'm not feeling. It wasn't like it was nighttime and you know what I'm saying, dark. No, I'm not in the mood. It wasn't attitude. It wasn't nasty. You know what I'm saying? It was but it was a rejection. It wasn't not a rejection.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that you was mean about it, but it was like, and that had been like probably the third time I had tried that week. I don't know for sure if that was the third time, but I had tried multiple times and you just wasn't having it. And so I was at the time doing what I felt I needed to do. Not something you need to do, something I would recommend not doing for any man, female, boy, girl, whatever. Don't do it. But at the time, that's something I felt I needed. You were like, I don't like that. And I stopped. Cold turkey.
What are you doing? You getting a napkin? Oh.
You know what I mean? And I did it because I was like, she not wrong. It was probably some help of the whole conviction as well. Because I was like, I've been knowing I shouldn't have did this. I shouldn't have been doing this or whatever. So that was me at the time sacrificing, but there was a perverted way of sacrificing. But I was just saying
at the time,
right, sacrificing something that I thought I needed because there's in this culture there's nothing wrong with it.
But can I ask you a question? After that time, was there change, or was it there was still rejection? You just weren't coping with the rejection with corn.
I don't remember. It wasn't something that persisted too much longer. It could because I don't even remember it. I remember that happening, and then you telling me, "Oh, you had postpartum," and then when I started to actually believe in depression, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, "Oh, that's what you were going through at that time." Now I know. And then hearing other people talk about their stories of their wives not really wanting it, and because and I know that at that time it was after the 6-month waiting period or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It definitely was after this happened. You say you gotta wait for a certain amount of time for stuff to heal.
Oh, it ain't no 6 months, baby.
Whatever the time limit that they say at the doctor, hey, don't have intercourse before this time. It was after that. I was doing it before then. You know what I mean? But I wasn't doing it because, well, I was doing it because, well, in this period, can't do nothing. I don't need to suffer. What I'm suffering for.
Oh my God. That's what both of us suffering, huh?
Right. Well, we both got to be mad.
Oh Lord! And the whole time I'm just fighting for my life.
Fighting for your
I'm
life.
just
And I was
fighting
just
for
like,
my life.
she over there tripping. I don't know what she on. She wilding. Man,
Oh my goodness.
what's
babe.
she on? I'm trying to think of a sanctified window. A sanctified time.
Yeah,
Apologizing. I hate apologizing
you
first.
don't do it often.
I hate it.
Yeah,
I really hate it.
I know.
I could think of that one time when we had an argument. You was
And
out
I-
here
and I
sitting on the
slept
bed.
over here.
You didn't sleep over here.
Well, I went
You went over here.
there
We
to lay
separated,
down. Yeah.
and I was sitting there.
Crazy thing was that I got on my phone when I went over there. I got on my phone and started looking up marriage counselors. I was like, we need therapy. And then I was like, Lord, I need your help. I don't know what to do. I really, because no.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just talking to the Lord. And I'm like, all right, let me turn this phone off. I'm going to just give it to you, Lord.
Mm-hmm.
And then a couple minutes later, you came out and
Good God.
apologized.
Good God, answering prayers.
Hey, ma'am. That's a good one. Because that is hard for you to do.
It's very hard.
And what does that cost you? Pride?
100% pride, ego, all that. Because I'll be right. I'll be right. Because I'll be thinking it through.
You so ignorant.
I don't just be saying stuff.
You definitely do just let anything come out your mouth.
Eliana, relax. Why your hair look like that?
Leave my baby alone. Go over there.
She want to stay.
People need to see
No,
how I did your hair today.
Show them that wig.
Today was a rainy.
It's a chill day. That's okay.
Go over there.
All right, relax, Ellie.
Anyways, I don't have one so spiritual. I don't that I.
I'm not saying that it got to be spiritual. That just so happen we are no longer heathen. So you pray for stuff, and then God shows
Right.
up and he answers your prayers.
Stop,
But
Ellie.
I'm just saying anything that
No.
anything else, any other situations.
Well, being frisky. Being frisky at any point living with your parents, living here, has been a sacrifice. Liana, that's enough. Go over there with your sister. Or go upstairs with Thea. I don't even know how to put it in words, what it cost me other than a peace of mind.
Peace.
Peace of mind. But that's it's tough.
I can see that from your perspective.
No, I know you don't see it from your perspective. You don't care.
So I just said where it's hard for me to lay myself down. Apologizing first is really tough for me.
Admitting when I'm wrong is really tough for me.
Admitting when you're wrong. Apologizing?
No, not necessarily apologizing, but the argument that we just had the other day. No apology was needed or whatever, but it was just like the conversation that we were having. And when you ask questions in a way where it's like, oh, if this happened or whatever X, Y, and Z happened to you, how would you feel?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, well, I wouldn't like that, but that's besides the point. So I hate that. I hate when you say that because I'm just like, but it didn't happen to me, so I don't even know why we bringing that up.
So, admitting when you're wrong is hard for you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think of anything. Me leading is hard. Me actually making decisions for you. I would say. Making a decision, period, is not necessary. Is not that maybe you don't have, that maybe won't affect your what you have to do. Doesn't necessarily isn't bothersome,
Here,
but
let me
making a
see.
decision
Sit down.
and being the actual leader is something that I would rather not do. It's something that I would rather be like, what you do, what you want to do. That's my default. I don't care. Do what you want to do. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. I would say not trying not to fix everything is my problem, right? So trying not to figure out things that you're figuring out. Do you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Right? So in our situation for the past however many years, what, 4 years? It's that constant battle of what I gotta do to make more money so I can help Brandon, or what I gotta. That is really hard for me to get out of that mindset of I need to be doing something. I feel like that's a big sacrifice for me to lean into the role that I'm supposed to be into fully and not being distracted or worried or be anxious about these things that I feel like I should be doing. Excuse me. That I know that you're doing. You know what I'm saying? That's really hard for me. And being patient with that. Oh, well, if I had a job, we wouldn't be in this situation still because it would be faster or whatever, right? So that's, Ellie, come here. I'm trying to give you my phone. So that's difficult. Go sit down on the bed and watch it.
That's true.
I feel like that's a really big way where I not only sacrifice for you, but I sacrifice for the kids. By not doing what I feel like my knee-jerk reaction would be to do, and to be as content as I possibly can in my role and where I'm at and where the Lord has placed me. Taking it very seriously. So saying that I sacrificed sleep in the beginning of it or whatever, it's like that was a sacrifice, natural sacrifice to sacrifice sleep or whatever. I was saying that the natural side, I'm sacrificing sleep, but the bigger side is sacrificing what I feel like I should be doing, what I need to be doing, which is taking care of you, making sure you're good, making sure the kids are good.
What really got me wanting to even talk about this, why I believe the Lord even put this on my heart for us to talk about, was because I think that, I know, I'll say 100% for me, this was not something that I even thought about was what marriage was. A daily dying of self to make sure that you're loving your to make sure that you're loving your spouse the way that Jesus loved the church. Like that, I even heard the verse before. You know what I'm saying? Husbands, love your wives as Jesus loved the church. He gave his life for the church. You know what I mean? For a long time, I just thought, of course I'll die. I'll step in front of a bullet for you, or physically die. But it's not like I don't think, I know for a fact I didn't, and I don't think many people understand that it's a daily discipline to die to yourself for the sake of really righteousness and being holy, because that is also another thing, that's maybe another topic, that marriage isn't for me, it isn't for you, it isn't for us. It is something that it's a tool that God uses to grow us into righteousness. He's like, yo, I love you, God. I love my creation. You know what I mean? Unconditionally. There's nothing that you could do to, you know what I mean, to for me to not love you. There's nothing that you could do for me to not love you. His believers and his children. I'm gonna give you one person that needs to be true for, that you actually have to work at it. You know what I'm saying? You actually have to make the decision that I am choosing this person to love unconditionally. You know what I mean? So and that's really what it's for. It's a benefit that if we it's a positive a byproduct for us to enjoy each other and for us to be happy together and all of that. But really, marriage is to grow us in holiness and to grow us in to be more like the image of Christ. You know what I mean? Were you about to say something?
I was just gonna say, what does that look like daily?
Daily dying of it. Daily. That looks like I hate taking the garbage out, making sure the garbage is out. It's not out right now, but I took it out the other day before I went to work. That joint was up. That garbage was like that while I wasn't here. So that's it seems small, but that's what matters. The little stuff. We think that it's this grand gesture, and it's easy to it's understandable that we would believe that, because if we're loving like Jesus Christ loved the church, he literally laid down his life for the church. You know what I mean? But like, you could also look at it as we are supposed to be servants of each other. Before Jesus went to the cross, he washed his disciples' feet. You know what I'm saying? Which right now that would be insane. And we wear shoes. You know what I'm saying? We wear shoes. We got socks. You know what I'm saying? Somebody might have some type of stink. Your feet might stink, but there's no, the outside is not on your feet. Back in the day, they was walking in sandals and dirt and feces, animal feces, just walking all day. So that's why it was the thing to wash your feet before you went into somebody's house, because your feet literally had filth on it, caca. You know what I'm saying? Dirt. Seriously. So that was like a major thing, but it wasn't death, but it was to show that he was a servant king, and we are to be like him in that way. We're supposed to be servant. I'm supposed to be a servant husband, servant wife. We're supposed to be servants. You know what I mean? He made that upside down kingdom. You know what I'm saying? The first shall be last and the last shall be first type thing. So that's what that looks like. Just little things every day that you may not want to do. You may not see the benefit in it, but that it's going to fill up your spouse.
I think about when we were at Crew and you mentioned how much joy it brings you when you come home, and they're all excited to see you, they jump on you, and I smile. Sometimes I don't have it in me. Sometimes I'm just like, why you hang up? But I think about that. And I'll try to put on a smile. Just think about how that makes you feel to see me smiling or whatever. And I feel like you, right? And is it the effort? Or do you want it to be a genuine happy?
I would love for you to be genuinely happy, of course, for your sake, more so than my sake.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But I also would like it. I would like it to be genuine in the fact I know that maybe something is going on, but are you happy to see me? You know what I'm saying? Are you not happy to see me at all?
Don't be
Maybe you're
looking
not.
happy to see me.
I don't look happy to see anything. If is that something that
You're a bum.
is that something that you
You're
want?
a bum. Yeah, I do.
Well, you never told me that. I
Well,
told you.
now
You never
know.
told me that.
Now you know.
You want it because I want it, or do you want it because you genuinely want me to smile at you more?
Yeah, I do want you to smile at me more. Just like I asked you to call me more.
That's a sacrifice. I'll be calling you though. I called you today. You didn't
You know
answer.
what? You only call me when I don't call you. So if I want a phone call from you, I will have to not call you the entire day.
That only makes sense though.
No.
Why not?
Because it doesn't have to be, oh, I just called her one time. I call you 15 times a day.
So you want the same volume?
No.
So that's what I'm saying.
But
if
you
don't
only call me when I don't call you, and you're saying that makes sense.
Because if you call me 15 times a day, what chance do I have to call you?
Of the 15. Of the 15 times that we talk in the day, you could be the one, just one out of the 15 times that you called me.
So you want me to find a way to be able to call you once a day
before I call you?
Before you call me? Yeah. You sleep though. You literally wake up and call me.
What?
They know what?
Wait, what are you talking about?
You wake up and call me. When you get up,
I wake
that
up
first
with
time,
you.
And then you go back to sleep, or you do something, and then you call me when it's like, oh, I'm up and I've gotten started. It's not like you wait a long time.
You don't call me on your lunch. I think that's a great time to call me.
I talk to you on my lunch almost all the time.
Because I know when your lunch is and I call you.
So I don't have a chance to call you on my lunch. I called you on my lunch today.
Oh,
no answer.
Edward.
No answer. I'm just saying. I'm not even saying that I'm not going to do it, but I'm saying maybe you should call me less. Maybe you should not call me 15 times a day.
And when I do, what's wrong, babe? You didn't call me. I kind of felt some type of way.
I do. I said 15 times a day. You can still call me. But 15 times a day? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm not saying that I won't call you. All I'm saying is I literally don't have a chance to call you.
You're doing the most.
I'm really not.
You're doing the absolute most.
Not.
Because, come on, you're at work for 12 hours.
12 straight hours.
We don't need an amen corner.
Get your butt back in the room.
You're at work for 12 hours. Let's just say that my number that clearly I was speaking in hyperbole, let's just say that was true 15 times. There's still plenty of time throughout the day that you call me. Because you know why? Most times I call you and then I'm like, oh, let me call you right back. I'm getting in the car. Or let me call you right back. I'm going into the house. And so I call you back to back within 30 minutes. But it ain't no I'm calling you every hour on the hour.
I call you. That's my point. And if I don't call you, we've been on the phone a lot.
I just want to see your name pop up on the phone.
It be on there when you call me. It's on there. I'm just saying. What else you got? So, What, this part?
No, I was just wondering. Man, you ain't give no example. Just come up with it on your own. But I just looked at that. Selfishness. So, let me think.
No.
I can't think of one. Other than not an example that I can't think of one that relates, but I'm thinking of where a person could go wrong in that is if their motives are wrong, and so they're sacrificing with the mindset of what they'll get in return.
That's wrong, and your heart isn't in the right place. Jesus went to the cross knowing we weren't going to choose him. And that's why I said what I said. Marriage is about holiness. Marriage is about getting us to be more like Christ.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times people they don't want to do that. I'm talking about believers. And this isn't a give to get. You know what I'm saying? That's not what this is. That's why, and it's why also it tells husbands, this is what it tells husbands to do first. Because we're supposed to be the leaders. Lead doesn't mean boss around, it doesn't mean delegate. Leader means I go first. You know what I mean? When we were kids, if you were the line leader, you were the first one in line. So do as I do. Husbands are supposed to, the order is God, husband, wife. That's the order that God established, not me just now on this podcast.
Yes.
So don't come for me. I wouldn't care if you did anyway. It's not. This is biblical. This ain't Brandon. And it's not in importance. It's not in value. We are both equal in value, but we have different roles. God tells the husband what to do, then leads the husband leads wife, and then the kids and all of that.
It just made me think about the Trinity, that they're all equal in value, and the Holy Spirit isn't more important than Jesus. Jesus isn't more important than God.
Right.
They're all, and they
co-eternal.
Each have their own roles.
Period. So that's just another place where God created us in his image. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So it's like we just need to remember and understand that husbands first, that this isn't transactional. I don't do this because
nothing you should do in marriage or in life with other people in your life or whatever, as a believer should be transactional.
Everything should be, I'm doing this out of the kindness of my heart because this is what Jesus did for me. Sacrificial love, servant. Servant. And nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to truly live out godly ambition. Godly ambition is figuring out who God has sent you here to serve. Not selfish ambition, which is I want to be on top. I want to be recognized by people and get all of the things. No, godly ambition is humbling yourself, following Jesus, and serving people. And marriage is the closest thing to that. That's why it's used so much to explain what that looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Because because you the ones that don't work are the ones that literally neither one or one of them just can't seem to serve the other, or they are being selfish, and maybe and they're looking at things as transactional. They're not looking at it as how can I beat them at serving. You know what I'm saying? That's the goal. I want to serve. I want to make it hard for you to serve me, and vice versa.
Pause was crazy.
What was the pause? What? Did I say something crazy?
Mm-hmm.
What I said?
Yeah, it's all right. I ain't gonna say it again.
Why?
We'll roll it back.
No. But that's it. That's all I got.
That's good, babe.
So
So,
go ahead.
can I ask this to the audience? Or it's not a question, but it's more like homework.
Speak up though.
Wouldn't have to if I could just do this.
Because you're gonna be clicking it all with your fingernails. That's nobody want to hear that. That's ignorant.
I did it just because you said it. Why would I be doing that? Anyways, so I would like to challenge our listeners and viewers to think of one way that you can show sacrificial love to your spouse, and choosing your spouse over yourself. So I just challenge you guys to just choose one thing.
That's good.
One thing, do it for the whole week, and just reflect on how that made you feel. To love your spouse before yourself, to do something for your spouse before yourself, not expecting something in return.
That's good. That's real good. So that's all I got for you guys tonight. Comment, subscribe, share. Before you share though, use it yourself. Just like my wife just said, look at your situation and see where you can be a better servant.
Mm-hmm.
I think that, and I'm talking to myself as well, a lot of times we'll see content or we'll read the Bible and we'll be like, ooh, buddy. I know somebody who gang. Somebody did this to me yesterday. We'll be all on somebody else. I'm
finna
like,
send a quick text
me,
message.
No shade, but
thou shalt treat your... No.
You dig what I'm saying? So before you
please
share
don't
this
be sharing stuff out of spite.
at all.
Please do not.
Don't share it out of spite. And don't share it with somebody else. It might not even be that you send this to your spouse.
It might just...
You sending this to somebody. Yeah, y'all. Your marriage sucks, gang. I've been telling you that. Like,
right.
Figure. Everybody.
There's got to
has
be
room
something
for
that you can use to apply it in your own life
first. Figure that out
go
first.
And spread the love.
And then, right when you share it, ask the Lord for discernment and understanding on how to deliver that advice.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Don't just be like, hey, did you? Don't do that with anybody's content. You figure out what you need from it first, because you came across it for a reason. You came across it for a reason. So for the people that's already married, I hope you learned. I hope you got something from this. For the people that want to be married, Me, I'm talking mostly to the fellas. This is what you have to look forward to, and it's good. It's hard, but it's good.
Anything hard is worth doing.
I don't know about that.
You don't know about that?
I get what you're trying to. I get what you're saying.
Go ahead. What's the problem with that?
Not everything hard is worth doing.
No.
Not everything. Just the word everything just threw me off. I apologize.
I gotta go
see right there. See right there.
See?
Sacrificial. I didn't have to say nothing. I could have just
He knew what I
let it
meant.
ride. I could have just let it ride. But you see right here on camera, I didn't just messed up. I could have just let it ride. But I couldn't. She said everything. We ain't gotta do everything. I know it. Anyways, I love you, babe.
I love you too, Brandon.
So, what's our saying? I'm trying to see. We're trying to test stuff out. We're trying to see how to
comment a saying you think that we should say.
You should, but I got 2 of them that y'all can vote on. Well, I think I'm gonna use what?
Got the Grim Reaper back
Right.
there?
What you got going on over there? You need to chill out. The 2 that I got, I think I'm keeping these. I ain't gonna lie to you, but you can still say
you ain't even
if
run them
it's
by me.
Dumb or nothing. The first one is it doesn't matter where you started. It doesn't matter where you started. Just finish the race. Got that from Paul. Run the race to win. Run the race to win.
You said Paul. I thought about Paul Saladino.
No, not the nutritionist.
Paul in the Bible.
Paul in the Bible. And then this podcast is for the man who's ready to lead and the woman who's looking for a leader. What do you think about that?
Say it again.
The man who's ready to lead, and it's much, when it's written down, it's much more eloquent.
Where is it at?
It's somewhere.
No.
I could look for it, but I don't feel like right now.
All right.
The man who's ready to lead and the woman who's looking for a leader.
Elena, that's not a step stool. And then what was the other one?
Run the race to here. It doesn't matter. Get out of here. It doesn't matter where you started. Just finish the race. That's another one. The greatest expression of love is self-sacrifice. And I think, where's the other one at?
Doesn't matter where you started. It just matters where you end up.
No. That's not it. Let's just finish the race. Don't quit. Is basically what I'm trying to say.
If I run a race, I want to be first.
But it doesn't matter where you started. You can still be first. You can still win if you don't quit.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So it don't matter where you started. It just matters where you end.
No. You're gonna end at the finish line.
Exactly, but at what place?
If you don't quit, you win. That's for everybody.
So if
in
I
the
get
kingdom
last
of God.
place, I
You're not
still
gonna
win.
get last place. There is no places, my G. Running the race to win when it's talking about believers is just what don't you understand?
Because I don't understand.
It's not about a
to win. There's only
Yeah.
3 people. Actually, really 1 person who wins. The other 2.
So who you beating? And outside of you and your who are you beating? Who are you beating?
You.
No, you're not. Because we are now one. So if one of us win, we both win. If one of us lose, we both lose.
No, this ain't no
Yes, it is.
3-legged tie.
Yes, it is,
three-legged
gang.
race.
Yes,
Nope.
it is, gang.
Your salvation is yours. Mine is mine.
We ain't even talking about that right
My
now.
mansion might be bigger than yours.
That's crazy. No, I'm definitely bringing more people to Christ than you. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Just off the fact that you get to be outside.
No, we not gonna have that conversation right now.
Jesus. I think I pressed the button.
You're fine. You're still connected. Man, dude, this is not coming up. But, man.
Is it okay if Ellie uses YPs?
For what?
Because Ellie draws on the wall.
Oh,
With what? With what?
With a dry erase marker.
All right. Bye, y'all.
Yeah, it's time to go.
That's crazy.
So ghetto.
Super
We gotta
ghetto.
get a babysitter just for the podcast.
That's ignorant. Well, you're fired. If
You're
you're the
fired.
babysitter, you're fired.
Fired big time. And you will not get your check.
All right. That's it. Peace out.